Yeah, well, it gets really wet. It becomes really wet and starts to snow, and you can't play outside unless you're indoor, playing indoor soccer. That's the only thing you can play, indoor football.
I see.
Yeah. Hello, Lena. Nice to see you again. Lena, can you hear me? We don't hear you. Microphone's muted. Maybe she had to go somewhere quickly. So, any plans for the weekend?
For this weekend, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, it's still got Friday. Friday tomorrow.
Hi, Helen.
Ah, yes, we can hear you now. But it's very quiet. We can barely hear you.
1 second.
Okay.
That's better?
Still the same, I think.
I can't help it.
I think your audio was always a little bit quiet. I had to always put the volume up on the control room. Maybe in your settings, if you can somehow increase the microphone volume, that would be good. I don't know if you can do it through the Hangout settings or maybe in your control panel. Are you using a Windows phone, Windows computer?
Well, actually, I used computer PC, but sounds on PC worse, and now I use tablet.
Oh, now you're on a tablet.
Yes. When I had a lesson with Andy, she said that on tablet sounds better.
Ah, she said that on the tablet you sound better.
Yes, that's why I tried to do the same here. Well, okay, I will try return to computer 1 second.
Okay.
So here
Oh, that's a lot better now.
It's magic.
Yeah, it's much better now.
Okay, let it be.
Yeah, that's much better. I'll still put your volume up a little bit in the control room, but it's better than the other one, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, so how you been, Lena? How's everything? Haven't seen you for a while.
Yes, unfortunately, yes. It's because of my job and in university, I have less free time. No, I mean less time at home. That's why I missed a lot. Pity, very pity.
Yeah, it's a pity, but I mean, you have to go to university. You have to, you have to study and finish your degree. But it's good you're still able to join every now and then. It's good.
I think today I have free evening because that's why I'm here. Tomorrow I think I will be at your lesson. Let me see. At 10 p.m. I will return. Yes, I will lesson at 10 p.m. tomorrow. Yes, with you.
Yeah, I have 2 lessons tomorrow as well. Yeah. Same time as this time.
Yes, that's right. You have lesson at 9 and at 10 p.m. So at 10 p.m. I will try anyway.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully we can see you tomorrow as well. Yeah, so any plans for the weekend, or are you going to be studying and preparing for uni?
For this weekend, yes, it's the same. I need to prepare to my promotion at university, so yes.
Yeah, you're going to be really busy. Yeah. Yeah, actually this weekend, I don't know if either of you follow the Formula 1 racing.
Not really.
Not really. Well, maybe I can get you into it.
Is it in Japan now, right?
No, it finished in Japan last weekend. Now it's going to be in Sochi. It's going to be in Russia.
Oh.
Yeah, it's. I think the first time.
The first or the second? Yeah.
Maybe it was once. The Formula One was in Russia once before, but a long time ago, I think. Or maybe this is the first time. I'm not too sure. But I know lately, since I've been following Formula One, I haven't seen a Russian Grand Prix. So now they've started to have the Formula One Grand Prix in Russia as well. So that should be interesting. Yeah, it should be really good. So I don't know if you guys watch it or would. I don't know if you're able to see it on your television. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching it and following it. I support the Mercedes team. Actually, Lewis Hamilton. He's the driver that I support. Personally, I think he's the fastest driver there. There are many drivers that are competitive, but I think he's got the most talent, and hopefully he should win. I don't know if you heard during the last Grand Prix in Japan.
It was a big accident.
Yeah, there was an accident that happened. One of the French drivers, because he was so wet, it was raining really heavily. He lost control and he skid off the track into the truck, or it's like a big vehicle that was lifting another car, and it was unfortunate. Yeah, he's in hospital still, I believe. Yeah, he had.
And I guess it was a Russian team.
Yes, you're right. He was.
Marussia.
Yeah, that's right. Marussia was the team, and the driver was French. So he had some serious injuries to his head, and I think brain surgery. They had to do brain surgery on him. But apparently he's stable. His condition is stable, but they had to do a surgery on his head. So yeah, it was a pretty dramatic event last weekend. I watched it. But what was strange, while I was watching it on TV, they didn't show that accident. I only found out later, the next day or the next 2 days. Yeah, they didn't show it when the race was happening. They mentioned something, but they didn't show it because they were trying to hide it. Maybe it was a mistake from the organization. I don't know. But it was interesting.
Oh, it was too scary that they didn't want to frighten.
Perhaps, yeah, you're right. Maybe it was too scary as well, because there were kids watching probably and so on, so they didn't want to show it. All right, guys, so let us get started, shall we? Famous people. Who is our famous person? I'm sure you've heard about this individual.
It's a good question.
Christopher Columbus. Yeah, so we're going to read a brief biography about Christopher Columbus, and hopefully we'll learn some new vocabulary. So here there is a saying by Andre Gide. You can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Okay. So, some warm-up questions. Let's look at them. Do you know where he's from?
It's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
I know that his mother was from Spain or something. His father was from South America, but he was born in Italy, I think.
Yeah. He's got a pretty mixed
nationality.
Background. Or it's very interesting, like you said. Yeah. Okay, so let's keep going. Who do you think paid for his journey to America?
I guess Spanish king, maybe.
That's a very good guess. Yeah, we're gonna find out in the text. Lena, what do you think? Who paid for his journeys?
I have no idea. I don't remember. Maybe school, we all of us learn about Christopher Columbus, but I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, some of these questions probably are pretty detailed. What about his 3 ships? Do you know what they were called? What were the names of the 3 ships?
No, I don't remember.
I have heard it, but I do not remember as well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to know as well. We'll find that out shortly. And where do you think he first landed?
Maybe to the island close to South America.
Very good guess. Lena, where do you think he landed?
I'm not sure. Maybe yes, in Iceland. In Iceland, so I don't remember.
That's okay, we'll find out. And the last question, why did he call the native people that he met in America Indians?
Because he was about to discover the India.
Yeah, he was actually, he wanted to discover India, or he wanted to find India. Very good. So, it's very interesting, yeah, because even though some people call the Native Americans Indians, they're not Indians really. You know, they got this name because of this, because Christopher Columbus named them Indians, even though they were the natives there, indigenous people there. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to get straight into the vocab, and there are quite a few words, so hopefully we can learn them, and then we'll get into the text and see how they're used. Okay, so let's match the definitions on the right to the words on the left. First one, Ivan.
Weaver. I don't know what is it, but I try to guess. Actually, it's really hard to guess.
Yeah, there are a lot of definitions here.
When you don't know, I know.
Lena, do you know?
Yes, a person who makes clothes. It's a profession.
Yeah, exactly. So it refers to a person, yeah, and he makes cloth or fabric, you know, fabric. Who weaves? So the verb would be weave, yeah, weave, and if you add the R, it becomes the person that's doing the weaving, yeah.
Like a tailor?
Tailor is a little bit different. A tailor, he makes clothing to wear. A weaver, he makes the cloth. You know, cloth is like, it's not necessarily what you wear. It's just a long piece of cloth. He puts it all. Yeah, he puts it all together.
In Russian, there is a word ткачиха, ткач.
But it's a tailor, I think. No. Okay, I can. Thank you. Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
You get it? Yeah, usually maybe I can find an image for you.
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay.
it's okay. I understand.
Found it? Good. Yeah, here's a link, anyways. If you want to see an image
Mm-hmm.
of the person that does it. Yeah, it's a very odd-looking machine. Sometimes it can be.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Let's do the second one. And Valerie has joined. Hello.
Hello, Alan.
How are you going?
I'm fine, and you?
Very good. Yeah. Welcome. We're just going through the vocabulary here and matching the correct meanings on the right. So Lena was about to do the second one.
Okay. Lad is a boy or a young man.
Yes, very good. A lad. This is very common in England. Yeah, to use lad. Okay, so it's a boy or a young man. Okay, how would you use this in a sentence? Lad.
Well, I think this word we can face in some maybe fairy tales or short stories. Yes.
No, you don't have to. You can use it in everyday speech.
Oh, so it can be used.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but it use in обращение.
Addressing. Addressing.
Yes, when we use this word for addressing to some boy, no?
Yeah, you can. It really depends on which part of the world you're in. So if you're in the UK, lad, you can say lad. You can say boy, which means young boy, a young man, a lad. In America, it's not very common to use. I don't think it's common to say this word or to use this word. They would just
something like, "Hey lad, could you take me this? I don't know. Could you give me the wine, please?"
Yeah, but it's not. You wouldn't really. I don't know. It's not. How can I say? It's not polite.
I just don't understand how it uses in.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Valerie, do you know how to use lad? How would you use it?
It can be used in any sentence.
Yeah.
For example, yesterday I saw a drunk lad on my way home.
Yeah.
Who begged for money, but I rejected him because I hate drunk lads.
Yeah, but keep in mind, a lad here means somebody young.
Yeah, he was young. He was young.
Not just a guy.
Nowadays, there are a lot of teenagers who get drunk.
True, very true. Yes. So, or maybe let's say you're involved in some sort of sport. Maybe you're playing football, and you're saying, "Come on, lads, let's go. We can do it. We can win this game." Yeah. Usually, you're referring to all the boys in the team. Let's do this. Like, come on, lads. This is another way of using it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do the next one. Valerie, you can do 3.
Support means to help, to give money and other necessities.
Yes, very good. How would you support in a sentence?
Support. Well, I try to support my family and my relatives.
Very good. Yes, nice and simple. Okay, number 4. Ivan.
Royal. Related to a king or queen.
Yep, absolutely. So it's L. Related to a king or queen. Jeez. Yeah. Okay, give us a quick sentence with royal.
Football club Real Madrid is related to royal family.
Yes. That's true, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
And Real means royal in Spanish.
In Spanish.
There you go. See, we learn something every day. Okay, let's do the fifth one. Lena?
Journey is a trip. It's a trip.
A trip. Yep, very good.
Mm. The sentence, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Recently, I had a marvelous journey.
Very good. Yeah, I had a marvelous journey. Yeah, on the way back from, I don't know, wherever you were. All right, 6. Valery?
Quote means. Just a minute. Quote. Well, quote. Can it be a place where a king or queen lives?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was hesitating because this meaning is old-fashioned.
Yeah.
I was thinking of other things which the word court can mean. Like court can be a place where judges reside.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Work. Yeah. Or it can be a verb like dating someone, trying to date someone, trying to get someone date with you. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. A sentence.
Yes, please.
Quote.
But in the royal sense, yeah.
Yeah. I dream of going to London and finding myself in the English royal court.
Very good.
And
That's
having a chance to have a word with Elizabeth II.
Wow. Yeah, that would be absolutely
Awesome. Yeah.
awesome. That would be a very royal experience.
Yes.
Yes.
And taking a selfie with me and Elizabeth II.
I'm sure she'll be flattered.
Yeah. She will be on cloud 9.
Yes, that's cool. Very good. Nowadays, you probably hear like a palace, or maybe castle.
Yeah.
This is a bit more
Buckingham
yeah,
Palace.
Buckingham Palace, or the royal residence, and so on. This is what's used nowadays. All right, 7. Ivan?
Exist. To be real.
Yeah, that's the one. To be real. Sorry, something's wrong with this. Yeah, to be or to be real.
To be real.
To exist.
I believe that true love exists.
Oh, that's a very philosophical statement. Yeah, it's real. Is it really real? Yeah. Well, true love does exist. Very good sentence. 8.
Set foot. To go to. Yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to go to. Very good. It's K. How would you use this?
I was really surprised when I set foot in mm, in in the museum.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you were surprised. I don't know, maybe positively. You were impressed. Yeah,
Yeah, impressed maybe.
impressed perhaps better. Yeah, I was impressed when I set foot in the museum. Yeah, by the many artifacts or historical artifacts and so on. All right, very good sentence. Yeah, number 9, Valeri.
Claim. Just a second. Claim means to say that someone owns something.
Yeah, very good.
Claim. For example, just a minute. For example, his car was stolen, and then in a week he saw his car. He was sure that it was his car, but it was of another color. But he recognized it and claimed that in fact it was his car.
Detective.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, sorry for the lame.
That's okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So you're claiming that this is your car?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Very good. Good example. Yes. I like it. Okay, let's do the 10th word.
Wreck. I know that it could be noun, but maybe it's to destroy, to ruin, to cause destruction.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So in this case, it's a verb, but it can also be a noun. How would you use this in the sentence?
On the last Formula 1 racing, the car was wrecked in a bad accident.
Yeah, very good. The car was wrecked, maybe due to an accident, or because of an accident. Yeah, very good. Wreck as a noun, and you can also have, I'll say wreckage as a noun. Yeah, so wreckage or wreck is pretty much the same.
And I think it's usually connected to the ship, isn't it?
Yes, good. Yeah, shipwreck. It can be a shipwreck, but then you'll have to say ship before it, so it's a shipwreck. Okay. 11, Lena.
Settlement. Settlement. Maybe. Yes. A person born in a place, an original inhabitant. Yes.
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. A new place where people start to live.
Yes. That's the one. How would you use this settlement word in your own sentence?
Settlement. Maybe in such way. I don't know.
Can anyone give us an example? Let's help, Lena.
When the first European came to America, they built a new settlement to live in.
Very good. Yes. So it's referring to a new place where people start to live. Okay.
My native city, Ulan-Ude, was originally a Kazakh statement, a fortress built by Russian Kazakhs in Siberia. That was a small settlement at first.
Very good, yes. Absolutely. All right. Good example, Lena. You understand? Yep.
Yes, yes, I understand.
Okay, let's do the next one.
Capture means to take by force.
Exactly, yeah, it's B.
So a gang of terrorists were captured and brought to justice.
Very good. Yeah, they were captured. They were taken by force. All right. Ivan?
Native. A person born in a place, an original inhabitant.
Very good. G.
The best way to learn English is to speak to native speakers.
Very good, yes. Native, I think all of you know this word anyways. Okay, good. Let's do 14. Lena?
In search of. One moment. Looking for. Yes, it's looking for.
Very good. Ah, yep, looking for. How would you use in search of?
In search of information about some arts. I looked through lots of books in library.
Okay, yeah. Or I was in search of, yeah, or I am in search of some history books at the local library. All right. Very good. 15.
Admiral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the correct pronunciation?
Yeah. Admiral.
Admiral. So Admiral is an officer in the Navy.
Yes, he is.
Probably the most legendary Russian admiral is Admiral Kolchak, who fought against the Bolsheviks in the Civil War, and who died in Irkutsk. So he was captured by the Bolsheviks, killed, and his body was thrown into the river.
Wow, that's the best example I've heard.
I've watched
the documentary.
The film, yeah, it's a fiction movie with the same name, Kolchak. Russian movie, so I'd like to recommend you to watch.
Oh, that's good. So he's a well-known admiral then.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. 16.
Wealthy. It is rich.
Yeah. Wealthy. Yeah. Wealthy.
I think it's more than rich. It's super rich, isn't it? Strong. It's stronger. No.
It doesn't have to be. You know, wealthy and rich, they're just synonyms.
Okay. The Sultan of Brunei is one of the wealthiest people in the world.
Very good. One of the wealthiest people, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right when you say that. Yeah, Brunei is a country is pretty rich. Okay, so those were the words. Now let us look at the text. So we have 6 or 7 of these. So let us begin reading. Okay, so Lena, can you please start reading from the very top?
Christopher Columbus was born in Genoa, yes, Genoa, Italy, in 1451, into a family of weavers. As a child, he helped his father, and then, as a young lad, he went to sea. He became an experienced sailor and moved to Portugal to find support for a journey he was planning.
Yep, continue.
Okay. Columbus didn't have ships or money. He visited the courts of the kings and queens for Europe, asking for help. Finally, Ferdinand and Isabella, the king and queen of Spain, agreed to give him money and 3 ships, the Pinta, the Nina, and the Santa Maria. The ships were small, and between them could carry 90 men.
Very good. Thank you. Well read. Okay.
Excuse me, Alan, can I ask a question?
Yes, sure.
You see the third line, they say, and then as a young lad.
Yep.
Is it a correct way to say a young lad, because lad is supposed to be young? Maybe it is. It's not necessary to put young.
Lad just means boy. Okay. Now, if you're referring to some, let's say, a young man, you can say lad as well. But if you're referring to a young boy or young child, then you say young lad.
I understand.
You see? Lad just means a boy or a young man, like a teenager maybe. Yeah. But if you say a really young child, young boy, then you say young lad. Good you mentioned that, yeah. Okay. 3.
Alan, I didn't catch, how old was Christopher Columbus when he was a young lad and he went to sea, approximately? How old could he be?
6.
To make it clear.
Does it mention it here? I think it mentions it here, doesn't it?
Pardon?
I think it mentions it in here, in the text, doesn't it?
Okay.
I think maybe we'll find out how old he. If not, then we'll have a look later, because I'm not too sure how old he was actually.
Because a young lad, just could he be a teenager, a young lad, or in his 20s?
A young lad. A young lad. Usually, you refer to. Not if you say a lad, it's a young man, so almost on the verge of becoming an adult. Yeah, but if you say young lad, so it could be a teenager, but maybe 11, 12. There's a little difference, you know. Okay, so Ivan, continue with number 3.
Columbus believed the Earth was round, and that by sailing west he would find a quicker route to the east. He believed the Earth was smaller than it is, and had no idea that America existed. In 1492, Columbus sailed from Spain with his 3 ships to find a route to India.
Continue.
After 10 weeks on the Atlantic Ocean, they sighted land and arrived on a small island in the Bahamas. Columbus named it San Salvador and claimed it for the king and queen of Spain. Columbus called everyone he met on the islands Indians, because he was sure he had reached India. But he was wrong. He had reached a group of islands near America.
Very good. Yeah, you were right when you answered that question. All right, let's keep going. Valery, you can finish it.
Yeah, Alan, could you move the text to the left? Because I can't see. Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, once more,
A
please.
bit more?
Yeah, a bit more to the left.
Oh, sorry. I'll have to make it larger.
Oh, no.
Is that
Okay, yeah, that's it.
okay?
Yeah. So the fifth passage.
Mm-hmm.
On Christmas Day, 1492, the Santa Maria wrecked on a rock. Columbus transferred to the Nina and left 39 crew members of the Santa Maria on the island of Hispaniola, now the Dominican Republic, to start a new settlement. He returned to Spain in March 1493, taking captured natives to prove he had reached a new world. He was warmly received by the royal court and made Admiral of the Ocean Sea and Governor of the Indies. Columbus made 3 more journeys across the Atlantic Ocean to the Caribbean, still in search of India and the wealthy cities that he believed were nearby. Although he landed on the South American mainland, he never set foot on the mainland of North America. He died in 1506.
Very good. Well read. Alright, excellent.
Thank you.
So let's have a look at the comprehension, see if you understood what you were reading. And then we have some other activity. So let's answer these questions. The first one, Lena.
What did Columbus do before he became a sailor?
Yeah. Try to give me a full sentence, yeah? A complete sentence.
Christopher Columbus helped his parents before he became a sailor.
Mm-hmm. Very good, yeah. And what was the family doing? What kind of business was it?
They were weavers.
Yes, very good. Excellent. So he was helping the family business of weaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good. Second one, Ivan?
Why did he move to Portugal? I don't remember exactly, but I guess he moved to Portugal to find money support for his journey.
Yes, very good. That's exactly what he did. Yeah, he moved to Portugal to, find support for the sailing journey. All right, 3, Valery.
Mm-hmm. What was the purpose of Columbus's journeys? Are these journeys around Europe, or is it an overseas voyage? I don't get it right.
Well, he wanted... Well, I'll give you the answer if I say it.
Journeys to the royal courts of Europe, or overseas voyage to America?
No, the actual journeys with the ships.
Okay. So the purpose of Columbus's journeys was to find India, was to find the new route to India, shorter and more profitable way of getting to India and bringing back gold from India.
And all sorts of other things. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it did.
Yeah. Because, well, I was puzzled because journey is, for me, it's travel.
Voyage.
Yeah, travel for shorter distances than travel or voyage. Am I right?
I think
You can have you can have a journey going to work, for example.
Yeah.
But if someone goes by ship, it can be either voyage or travel, sea travel.
Journey.
Could you clarify,
Yeah.
Alan?
Yeah, sure. Here in this case, probably journey, the meaning in general, because journey, what does journey mean? Journey means it's just an act of getting to one place from another. So you're traveling. So that's what he did. He was traveling from one place to another. So a journey could be an expedition, a voyage, a cruise, a ride, a trip. All of this falls under journey. Now, if you want to be more specific, what kind of a journey was it? It was via ship. Then you say voyage. You see, voyage actually means by boat or ship. So they're just generalizing it.
Yeah. By spaceship.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, no problems. Let's do the next one. Lena?
How did King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella help Columbus? King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella help Columbus with ship. Yes, with the ships. They gave him 3 ships.
Very good. Was it just ships?
Ships and crew, of course.
Yeah, and a bit of money.
Provision, yeah.
Money, provision.
Yeah. Excellent. Very good. Okay, next one.
Why did Columbus call the people he met in America Indians? Because Columbus was in search of India, and he thought that he found India, not America.
Yeah, very good. So he called everyone he met on the islands Indians because he was certain they were all, that he reached India. Well, he was pretty confident. Okay, 6, Valerie.
Why did Columbus take Native Americans back to Spain with him? He took them to prove that he had reached India. So he wanted to show real Indians to Spain and get an award for this.
Yeah, he just wanted to prove to them that he had reached a new world.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and the last one, Lena.
What kind of reception did he get when he returned to Spain? He became an admiral.
Yes.
He get a title. I don't. I'm not sure.
Who remembers?
Well, yeah, in general, he was welcomed very warmly.
Yeah, that's right.
And he was received in the court. No, he was invited to the royal court. What else? Yeah, he got some prizes. I don't remember which. Some money, I guess, and some titles.
Yeah, so he was received warmly by the royal court, and he was made Admiral of the Ocean Sea and Governor of the Indies.
Okay.
Governor of the Indies. So those were the 2 titles.
West Indies, yeah.
Yeah. All right, excellent. Well, let's try and do some of these if we can. We've got a minute left. So use the right word to complete the sentence. So first one, Ivan.
The sailors must follow the orders of the admiral.
The captain.
Admiral. I think it's admiral. Yeah, the sailors must follow the orders of the admiral. Actually, shouldn't they follow the orders of the court?
Mm.
because they're the ones who are telling him where to go and what to do.
Mhm.
But admiral sounds more, logical. Yeah, I think it would be the admiral because he's.
Who gives
Well,
orders?
Yeah, but the thing is, he's considered a sailor, isn't he? He's the one who is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so maybe they're taking orders from the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, court would be the most suitable probably. Okay, second one. Valery?
Christopher Columbus was born in Italy, but he found the land. No. He discovered the land he found. No. I don't understand. But he presented the land he found for the king and queen.
I think this is the word that you used. Was it you or Ivan?
Mm.
That word about the car.
Right.
No. Was it a stolen car? Yeah, I think Valery, you used it.
Claimed the land he found for the king and queen of Spain. Yeah, exactly. Claimed.
Yeah, claimed is the one. Very good. All right, 3. Lena?
Many ships were wrecked in the terrible storm.
Excellent. Wrecked. Yep. 4.
His parents have promised to support him while he is at university.
Yeah, support. Very good. 5.
He's a very thank you. He's a very wealthy man. He owns 3 houses, 5 cars, and 2 boats.
Yeah, that's one wealthy man. Okay, 6.
The police capture, yes? Capture the bank robber 3 blocks from the bank.
Yeah, but it's going to be past tense, yeah?
Captured. Yeah.
Captured.
Yeah, good. The police captured the bank robber. Very good. 7.
The royal family of England lives in at Buckingham Palace in London.
Very good. Yes, the royal family. 8.
She's a native of England, but now she lives in Canada.
Very good. Native. The last one, Lena?
After their terrible fight, she said she would never set foot in his house again.
Very good. Set foot in his house. She will never come inside the house again. Very well done, I have to say. Well done. There's a little bit more here. Another activity about nationalities. If you'd like, you can do them yourselves. I'll give you the link. Just give me a second. So you can download it and then keep it. Famous people, Christopher Columbus. Okay. Okay, just a moment. Okay. Here's the link. Download it and see if you can do this. You probably know most of these, but some of them are quite interesting to know. So a person from Canada is a
Canadian,
and then so on. Some interesting ones here. So you can do that and see if you got the right answers. The answers are at the end. All right, guys. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Oh, Ellen, my humble request to you. As you are a native speaker, I'd like to have more conversation in our classes. Maybe less exercises like this, but more speech. You know, we can arrange just a bit of talk show.
Absolutely.
Speak. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, my level is
it's pretty
medium
high.
or intermediate. Well, I'm modest, so I cannot say that my English is really good, but I'd like to have a chance of talking to a native speaker. I'd like to listen to you as much as possible.
Sure.
Not just to look at some text and read, but
I'm glad you.
yeah.
I'm glad you asked because you
Just talk.
actually.
I can talk about anything, or I can welcome any conversation
No
on
problems.
any subject because you're a native speaker.
I'll take your request on board, and hopefully for next week I will have a special lesson, maybe a couple of lessons, hopefully, and or maybe more, because I did start this initially, and usually I get students who are maybe not as advanced, they're beginners or lower intermediate, and they don't tend to be enthusiastic to speak or to converse. So what happens? I can't force them speak, so I'm stuck. And so I think this is a good way to keep people going and speaking. But if you want, I can have some dialogues, or some debates going. So
Okay.
that'll be interesting, I think.
Yeah, we can even talk about politics.
Anything. Usually what they say as a teacher shouldn't talk about two things with the students: politics,
religion,
and religion. Yeah.
And sex.
And that as well. But look, honestly, if my students are understanding and they, are mature enough to talk about this, then I don't see a problem, personally.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'll take your advice or your suggestion on board. I gotta go get the next class ready. All right. I'll see you next time.
See you.
Bye.
Okay, bye, guys.